What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target?
Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back. I'm Amelia. As you saw in the title, this is going to be me attempting to knit my first ever skirt, and I'm only using one skein of Lane Cloud yarn, or attempting to use one skein of Lane Cloud yarn, because that was my leftover from my cloud blouse vlog. If you've seen that, you probably know I have one exactly about 220 gram left over, and here she is. So I'm hoping to just use this and not have to order more yarn to knit the skirt, and we'll see how far in the skirt we'll get to, because we might have to chop it and it will be a very mini skirt. Hopefully not, because I would love for it to be wearable. We'll see how we go, but let me update you guys. I've already cast it on before I decided to sit down and film this intro vlog. I don't know why I did that. I was kind of too excited to wait. So oh, and I have not tell you what skirt I'm knitting. I'm knitting the Stable skirt by Jeanette Godreau, and it is one of those skirt where you made to measure, you made to your gauge swatch or your yarn weight. So it's kind of like a very customizable skirt. So that's why I think I can swing by with like this amount of yarn with this skirt. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But anyway, I've already cast it on. Like I said, this is what she looks like. I did the elastic waistband already, so you can see that it's a little bit stretchy here. And yeah, so this is my progress so far. In terms of the skirt, I'm currently doing the hip increase. So like, I think it's go wider to shave around your hip, and then it go cinch back in. So it's a little bit more fitted type skirt. So we'll see if we'll be able to achieve a good length skirt with this. Hopefully we will. If not, I might figure something out. I will check back when I'm making more progress on this. It is June 18th. Currently it is 11:15. And I made so much progress. I'm like literally flying through the skirt. I already finished the hip increases, and now I'm doing the just knitting and then doing the decreases. I think I have about 53 rows left before I officially finish the skirt. And I fear that we are losing yarn chicken, because this is literally all the yarn I have left. I do not think we will have 53 rows out of this. So there's that. But let me show you guys my progress. This is what she's looking like. She's flying by so fast, and she's looking so good. I think she might be getting to a good decent length. I don't know, but I'm not gonna try her on right now. I'm gonna finish all this yarn, and then I will try her on and see where we are, and then figure out how to proceed from there, whether or not I want to get more yarn or dig through my stash to find something around this same yardage weight and then just connect to the bottom. I don't know, but she's looking so cute, and I really think that it would be a really cute set. Anyway, I will come back when I finished this little bit left and see where we are, and hopefully it'll be at a good length where I can try it on and it won't be too frisky for YouTube. So I will check back in when I get there. This is the third time I have to re-record this update, because this mic for some reason refuses to record any voice, and I don't know why. Anyway, I finished the little chunks of yarn from the last clip, and this is how far we got. She's not at a good length yet, and I'm really sad about it, because I wanted this to be, you know, the solution to my problem. But she's not the solution to my problem, and now I'm back at square one where I lost yarn chicken and needed more yarn. Now I'm just going in a circle, because I bought this extra skein so that I can finish the little bit left of this sweater, and then now I needed another extra skein to finish another little bit left of this skirt. And now I'm just going in the same circle round and around and around. I mean, that's kind of like the problem with knitting sometimes, is that you will always have extra yarn and not know what to do with them. And then when you try to make a project with the extra yarn, you end up having to get more yarn for the you know what I mean, the same problem I'm currently experiencing. So I've been brainstorming because I refuse to have this problem for the third time. My solutions is that I'm going to get another skein, knit to the length I wanted for this skirt, and whatever left over, I will either do, sorry, I'm pointing, but I'm not pointing at you. I'm just very moving with my hand, so I'll try not to point. Sorry, it's kind of rude. But what I'm going to do is that with the leftover yarn, I'm going to either make scrunchies or a bandana. If I have enough, I will do a bandana because I've never had a bandana before, and I always like the idea of bandana because I think it would be really cute. Because can you imagine this whole set with like the bandana, the sweater, and the skirt? I think that would be a vibe. But if we don't have enough for a bandana, we could make a scrunchie out of it, because a scrunchie, I think that would be super cute as well, and I know how to crochet a scrunchie. So if I were to do a scrunchie, I'd probably do a crochet scrunchie version instead of a knit scrunchie. I've not do a knit scrunchie before. Or maybe I can do a knit scrunchie too. Something new. But yeah, that's my plan, because with those two items, I think I can finish up the skein, right? Because with the scrunchie, we can just keep knitting until like we run out of yarn. Another problem that I'm encountering is I'm currently on a yarn buying ban, and I'm not allowing myself to buy any yarn in the month of June. So in order for me to buy this yarn, I have to wait all the way to July to get it. So we kind of have some waiting to do, but it's okay because in the meantime, I'll just cast on a different project, so it's not a big deal. So I'm going to stay true to my word and wait to get the new skein, and then we'll finish it then. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next clip when I get the new yarn and get started on it again. It is currently July 7th, and I kept my promise to myself of not buying any yarn in June. When July came around, I put in the order to get the new skein of yarn so that we can finish a skirt. Let me give you guys like a reminder of what she looked like. This is what she's looking like. She's kind of short right now. I think she ended just a little bit above the round part of my bottom, if that makes any sense. But I think I will not be adding way too much more length because I blocked the cloud sweater, and the cloud sweater blocked out like crazy. And so I think I probably only need about this much to here, and then block her and see how long that would be. But I think that much will be just exactly enough, and then we should be good with that. But I'm really proud of myself for not buying any yarn in June and waited, and now we got our skein and we can be back on track. So let's get going on this.
I get too nervous about the middle part, so I skip to the credits before it even starts. I know I tend to get ahead of things, but how come that I'm already at the end before we begin? Already made it to the ending before it begins.
I think I finally experienced my first fail knitting project because why is the color so different? So as you can clearly tell where the new skein started and where the old skein ended. And like, I swear I checked the dye lot and they were matching the exact same dye lot, but apparently just because you check the dye lot doesn't mean they are the same batch, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying, but I feel like it's just so out of place, and it just feel like I'm taking a random pieces like of a knit that don't belong and then just grafted it onto the skirt. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment, because right now I feel like this is such a fail. Maybe I'll go back and redo it at a later day where I would just rip it all out and then like, you know, alternate the skein so that the color blends in a little bit more so that you don't get chunks of sections like this. Anyway, this was kind of a disappointing ending of a vlog. I'm sorry. I will have something good and better for next week's. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.